Hello everybody, and welcome to Greedfall. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have no idea what this game is. But there's character creation, and I'm in. Got some sort of weird birthmark. Interesting cuts. That facial hair. And give me some mutton chops? Yeah. Oh ho ho. Oh my. Oh my. I think I'll do, yeah, this. I am indeed a ginger. Sure. Skills. Okay, I can get other stuff as I progress, but just I need to pick my start. I think I'm gonna go magic. Oh boy. Do you want to create this character? Yes, please.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
So much to do, all in the name of this cousin.
I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord! You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you! Her Highness has personally requested I finish it!
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
That's interesting. So yes, it has like a tactical pause, such like the old Final Fantasies instance. And what's this bind use? Is this like things that I can bind to a certain button? Ooh, maybe. Oh. Square, triangle, furious magic attack, enlightened protection, stasis, techniques, light. That's interesting. At this point, I'm a battle mage. This is lit. Excuse me, Lord and Lady.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as you'll go.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Dainties, eh?
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight
Indeed.
with honor!
Oh, this is lit. Come on. Oh, fuck. It's not a potion to a shortcut. Ah. Aha. Ow. Ow, I died, didn't I?
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Okay. Add skills group 1, skills group 2, skills group 3. Oh, wow.
Come on, get there!
Magic attacks ignore armor. That's good to know. Okay.
Come on, if you dare! Come on, if you dare!
You good now?
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does.
Indeed.
And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Sounds like a plan. But I must say goodbye to my mother. Okay, so this is the right one. Mom. Oh. You're definitely not my mom. Sorry, mate. Trying to see what you're cooking up there.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock?
Dear God.
I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Dear
I'm
mother.
sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice.
What the fuck happened to you?
You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so.
I bet. Did he die the
Today's
same
the
thing?
big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck.
You shouldn't be.
All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Oh my god. Please tell me I learned some lore of what that is. Is that like the bubonic plague or something? Oh, I've got a fancy hat now. Oi! Oi, mate, you got a hat. Does it show? Mother's present. This present was given to you by your mother, and you bid her farewell. Novice ring, increases damage. Worn spiked hammer. I do have a melee weapon. I do not have a firearm yet. Some comfortable boots, sturdy gloves. There's capes or something evidently. And a cap. Fantastic. Sister of the Prince Narse and your mother, she has always shown a lot of tenderness, which is not common among the congregation nobility. She unfortunately came down with the Malachor. Ugh, what the hell is the Malachor? And has been living in isolation since then. Her suffering and appearance prevent her from maintaining her role at the court. Although she may be very sorry to see you leave Serene and be far from her, she prefers her only child to visit more welcoming shores and seek a cure for her people, rather than waiting for her death. Kurt, friend, brother.
Kurt? Stop.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
seems like. Regardless, I need to go down. Good enough.
To my help, and death to the others! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Ooh. What you got? Gold coins and some ammo. Oh, that's not where we need to be. Was not expecting there to be enemies already. This ain't right. Well, I need to cross the bridge. Sorry, excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
The merchant is there.
Boy.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
Oh dear God,
You
you
can
two.
start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
50%. And 50-50.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sade, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord.
GG's.
I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
I have some things I need to deal with first.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Alright. We done here? Yeah, we're done here. Gold coins. Old rusty rapier. Gold coins and ammo. Actually. Oh god, that's horrendous. Oh god, it even looks horrible. Hey, I could put stuff on you, that's cool. Oh, you've already got a bandit's hat. Isn't that sad? Rusted Zweihander. You're broken, bruh. And I need agility 1 and one-handed blades. Interesting. So my question is why? I thought I already had one-handed blades as a technique. One-handed. One-handed blades, okay. That's what I need. Divine Magic Ring. Ravenous Shadows. Stasis. Stagnation. Ideal to turn the tide. Lightning Dash. Interesting. Next point at level 2. So I'll be able to put on my thing. How much is my hammer right now? 84. Okay, so yeah, the other things are all gonna be better anyway. And again, who knows when I'm gonna find a one-handed heavy that's better. Plus, there's always the firearm. Is that a skill too? It is. I might. No, I don't know. Because I need something for when they get close, / when I'm out of ammo. Is this where I need to be? 50 meters in front of me. I can climb. fine. What's up, bitches?
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science. You won't believe your eyes. This discovery will give you faith in existence. Come one, come all. Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity. Are your boots your time is precious in these dark hours. Does your best belong to last year's fashion?
You wanted posters? Kind of look like it. Hello? Ah, there you are.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail so soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Colonel.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
$172 gold. My God. Oh, fashionable hat, huh? Increased loot chance. I say. But my question is... Things do be quite expensive here. Get me some sailor boots. At this point, it really seems like the hat is the way to go.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science. You won't believe your eyes. This discovery will give you faith in existence. Come one, come all. Citizen, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity. Your time is precious in these dark hours, but what you're about to discover could save your life. Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid.
Thought the workbench was what they were trying to get me to use. I'd be like, what? Mr. de Corsillon.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
Oh, it's the same
It's
question.
been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't about the day of departure.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin, by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. Be back soon, Captain.
That must be the port. Yep. Now, how do I can't just jump. Okay.
Any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd see someone go to all this trouble to break into a prison.
To my help! And death to the others!
That scared me. Where's the dude you killed? There was a third.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Very well. I'm going.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Yahar. Stuff in here. But I need a lockpick for that. Wasn't much. But the knots for sure hate me. guess I look like a pirate. Lit. And I can make you no longer look like a bandit. I don't think I want to get rid of that, because that's actually pretty good. Least drink.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Kind of interesting that he didn't care. Very interesting. Else I can take while I'm in here? Nope.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
family of the rich man who provoked us. We have him, and we will kill him if you don't pay us handsomely. Come with a full purse to the alley south of the old warehouse district. Huh. Oh. Oh, that's cool. That just looks like super tribal. Oh my. Oh, that's dope. That is interesting. That is just so cool. That is really cool. I can make my dude look badass with just about anything at this point. Chemical sentence that explodes on contact with. I need science level 1 to even be able to use it. Man, this is a fucked up place. This town's gone to hell in a handbasket. Always gotta loot. Magnificent feather. Like, I don't know what that's for, but sounds pretty cool. Hey.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You better
Hello, Vera.
start
Thanks
as
for
I know
stopping
it,
by.
But
This
like
is
I've been
Greedfall.
crying to the 9 death winds. He didn't go missing, he was taken.
What do you know of the missing?
Were you a
boy?
witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that.
grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Alright.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Yeah, what of the captain?
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for lass now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
This place looks like it's seen better days. I'm gonna just sell all these sailor coats.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boy. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Wow, this guy really knows nothing.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I can see it.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Agreed. Agreed. And just in case that viewers still watching, and or other viewers later on, this game is free right now for PlayStation Plus. Along with, I believe, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and if you have a PlayStation 5, you can also cop Maneater. That's the tavern. Yeah, this is the tavern. Who just picked up some gold coins off the table? Yo, that's my place. In Greedfall, a quest can usually be completed in several different ways. String to his bow, cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption, cheating, items from a crafting table will be some of the means available to you to reach your goals. To improve in these areas, spend points in the corresponding talent tree to wear equipment that offers bonuses. Threats in combat are also options when your enemies are not receptive to your talents. Alright. Hello, Joffrey.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You shouldn't jest. At least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'd be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I'll be back. Yeah, there's a tavern regular. There's the wood. Okay. Can I craft?
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
I have metal dowels. I have two. How much do I need? Four gold coins. Okay. But I have two metal dowels. How many do I need? I need 4, so I need to find 2 more iron ore to be able to craft them. Okay. Alright, mate.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You were in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Maybe I can find some iron or some more And your chairs are fixed.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Voila.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint? Anything else?
I need to be
good.
off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I can recycle. Nice. Part of me thinks it'll be better to wait to upgrade things until after I get better gear. Like altogether. Still got... Oh, no. Bottle of brandy, sleeping potion, science level 1. So I would need to level up to even... Notify the Bridge Alliance. Find it and confront the kidnappers. Excuse me, miss. The Leme citizen. But that was a shopkeep. Ship shop, ship shop, ship shop.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Lady of the house. I hope this lady's about ready to get straightened up, told she's a Karen. Oh, wait. Is that her? Well, if that's her, she's actually kind of cute. Damn, if that's Fontaine, then damn. Hello, lady.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced.
It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Norts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Norts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Oh? You saying this from experience there, Captain? Okay. Oh, sorry guys, I was reading my phone. I will be right back in just like a minute or two. Gotta help my dad real quick, gotta get him a drink. Be back. Alright, I am back. Yo. Oh, that looks nice. That was just a sign. Yeah, I figured this would be the man I have to talk to. You have some explaining to do, Vasco.
So, you still haven't found your cousin? As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nort?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
Yes, indeed, actually.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there has always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such a code, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nauts as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Indeed, indeed.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
You know what? No. The husband deserves to be eaten out by his wife. You.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
With respect, my lady.
Well, evidently that bit of information is no longer needed. Very well. I was going to be nice and let you know what your husband has done. I think there's another way. Yes, there is.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Oh shit, dipshit.
To my help! And death to the others!
I believe I'm going to put into one-handed blades. Yes. Well, that requires 2. Oh. On that, and I really don't want to. Why did coming down here? Ah.
To me, gods! Take no prisoners!
To my help! And death
Come
to
and
the
taste my
other! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Let's see what you
Come on, I'll teach you how to dance! Come on, I'll teach you how to dance!
Okay, yeah, that's a talent.
It's not possible just now. Locked.
Who are you?
My name is de Sardet. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
I'm extremely sorry to have to tell you this, Jonas. He preferred to fight to the death rather than allow you to leave. He left me no choice.
How tragic. The
poor man. What madness overcame him? And the woman, my mother. She'll be all alone now.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Fantastic. Is there a book on that shelf? Okay, no.
If you had any idea who I am... Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Okay. Now comes the problem with how they fucking get up there, mate. Yeah, that's a possibility. I can get up there. Technically, this whole building is a possibility if I can just find the one door that opens. Hoof fungus. Let me through. Excuse me, pardon me, sorry, excuse me, pardon me. Ow. My back itches. I'm thirsty. What? Yo, get no. 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 Walking up on me like that.
It's blocked. It's not possible just now.
Well, time to find the other door. Which is on the other side of that. Which is on the other side of this. So, next guess is to...
This man is going to bring the guard out if he keeps shouting like that. We should have got rid of him. Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him. To my help! And death to the others! Move around! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy! Drink a potion! Oh!
Nice. Here. I was just about to say, any boxes I can loot? I'm all about that loot game. What we got in here? I do not have the key to open it, but a key does exist. Very well. Maybe I can find the key along the way. Criminals key. find out this opens that chest. Booyah. What do we got here? Nice. $60, 60% visibility. It's kind of nice. Fury potion. Oh, another key to Constantine's cell. Love it. Evidently there was the choice to tiptoe around. As a magic user, I probably should have. Gold coins do I have? 184, and I have stuff I can sell. Oh yeah, I got some new boots. Old embroidered doublet. Is that in any way, shape, or form better than mine? 48, 48. Elemental res. Elemental res. Nope. Okay.
Locked.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! My lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fight.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
would your clothes be, dog? Fantastic. Now, this problem's been cleared ever so efficiently.
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Can't you make an exception?
No. Sorry, sir. Move along, please. Now!
Very well. I'm going.
Orders haven't changed, you...
Very well. I'm going.
I'm in the Forbidden Zone. Oh no. Hello, second viewer. Thank you for stopping by. Playing Greedfall, one of the free PS Plus games this month. I need to figure out how I'm going to get past that guy. Right now, ain't the easiest thing to do. Oh, hello. What's this? Left a comment. I need to look at that real quick. Yeah, I have a mic. Can you not hear me?
Orders haven't changed.
Very well. I'm going.
TV was turned. Okay. What's up? What's your question? Dear Bream Gaming. Apologize if I said that incorrectly. Maybe? Can you play this game full stealth? See, I believe with certain perks and potions and stuff on your person, I believe so. Because when you're in stealth mode and you come up behind a person that they don't know you're there, there is a press X for stealth attack, and it usually is a one-hit kill. There's a notification meter, like good old Skyrim notification meter, whole 9 yards. So I think it is technically possible. Okay. A little proud of myself there. But yeah, I do believe that it is possible to do so. I never was able to play any of the Thief games. Never bought them to be able to get into them. I think my friend that's game sharing with me has it though, so I might download that and do a playthrough here shortly. Suck it, guard. Jabba the Hutt laugh. Only took me 3 hours to figure out how to get in here. Now then, can I loot this? No, of course not. I do not have the lock picking skill. I need to level up. Hello? Anybody home? There was more than just one? I thought there was just one Thief game. Oh. The more you know. am I doing in here? I thought this was the warehouse I needed to get into. Nope, like 4. Wow. Did not know that. Well, maybe I have to go... No, well, that doesn't make sense. So, by the way... Oh, thanks, man. Really appreciate it. Trying to get better at starting up on this. I feel like I'm missing something in here. Right, like, because that'll just take me out to where they're standing. Oh! But that'll open the door behind them where they don't know that I'm at. Okay. This is another cool thing about this game. If you press L1, it does this active pause menu, kind of like the old Final Fantasy games, where it kind of lets you plan your next move accordingly and survey the battlefield. Because I'm going to use my haste potion. Now, I am super quiet, evidently. Wait. Why can't I? Why can't I open? Is it this door I need to open? Okay. Oh, in a little bit I'll hop on my phone and go back through these comments and sub back to you in a minute then. And it is fun. This game is pretty lit. I'm kind of happy that my friend told me about it. So I have this odd feeling like I'm going to have to mess those guys up to even have the chance. Sucks. How am I supposed to do this? Some old beast essence. Don't know what that's for. Man, what's the idea here? Yeah, that was most definitely the door that they're in front of. There's something here too. Gold coins, balance potion. Fungus hawthorn. Can I not just fight them? Well, I really gotta do this the legit way, don't I? Okay.
Orders haven't changed, you know. No one passes.
Yeah, I've been through this with you.
Can't you make an exception?
No? Sorry, sir. Move along, please. Now!
Very well. I'm going.
But you shouldn't. That's really the thing. So what was the thing? Prepare a drink laced with sleeping pills. Laced drink. Okay, so I need to find a crafting table. Should be one around here somewhere. Crafty, I need a crafty. Anybody have a crafty here? Crafty table, I need a crafting table. Table of the craft. Tablier. There we go. Crafting table. I need science. And science is a attribute. No, that's a talent. I need one of those to level 5. So how can I clear out all the guards if I can't target or fight the other guards? Doesn't make sense. Something makes me believe I may fail that quest. And again, who knows, I might get enough XP from these other ones. Definitely ain't going that way. One thing I wish about this game is I wish I had a horse. Excuse me, my lady. Excuse me, my lady. Got stuck on a staircase. How pitiful. Oh, this is homey. Not an altar. Can I pray? No, I can't pray.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and
Oh,
I are
since when am I-
departing for Tirpidie on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The
Brio and
Mia will be
panache.
enchanted to work with you
Hoo-wee.
and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Interesting. Interesting.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Hop on over here to this place.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tir-Freddy. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes.
This
snack is celebrated.
I like it.
Remedies
I feel
worse
as
than
if
the
it's
ill,
like
believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists
Skyrim,
are our
Assassin's Creed.
This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same
Maybe
time.
some Dark Souls mixed in there.
any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
I will say, however, once I figure out how to save, which I can only assume is probably on the ship, or maybe once I get to the new island, I'm not sure, I will probably be ending the first episode for today. Or for at least this first episode. I might go start it back up a little later. I think I need to go this way, yeah.
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers?
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Thélème has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We of course refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Yeah, that's very true.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll...
I believe I have enough points.
Way into his jail.
Yes, I do. Ah. Fine, I'll use this. I have a foil. You almost got away from me. That's probably one of the guards that I need to take out before dude ass over there lets me in.
Are you the smuggler that the Nauts arrested?
You massacred all these guards just to ask me that question? You must really be in a hurry to get out of the city.
Answer me, please.
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing Thélème. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Thelemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right? Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Yeah, I know. That's what sucks is I can't get that until level 5. And I haven't even checked yet to see if that's a 1 skill point or a 2 skill point. It's a 1 point. Yeah, I get that at level 5, so I need to get a whole 2 other levels before that ever happens. Now, I have this sneaking suspicion that something's changed now that this mission's open. At least in this area. Yep.
Damnation. We've been found. I told you that the smuggler was not worthy of our trust.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor! Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we were safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I do.
The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master.
The very same.
His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of St. Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Yeah, can't fault them on that one.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you had discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahid, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Oh, it autosaves. I just seen the little thing at the bottom right. Interesting. Well, in that note, I hate to end on a short note, but I do have things to do. Oh, it actually opened up the save button for me now. It was locked for me earlier. Just to be safe. I don't like autosaves. Manual saves are always better. But I very much appreciate you, Dira. You have been one of the very few viewers that have actually stayed long enough to actually have a conversation with me. And for that, that is truly meaningful to me. Thank you. I should be back live probably later today playing something with some friends. Maybe some COD, maybe some Gran Turismo, maybe something. Don't know. But I'll probably be live on something later today then. Thanks for stopping.